What's up? Look, what's up, YouTube? It's my
So
boy
I don't
Wolf
think
here.
any of this gives me any money.
What you play today, big fella?
Today I played DNA
But I got
Omni,
the good Keenan
Black
that
Omni
goes
deck.
with all my chest stuff.
One thing about it, I love his playstyle, and I start off with everyone as usual.
I've got everything but the
four,
omnimons.
These little level 2
and the
guys, I
Brazils.
really love them to the fact that when you play, when one
No,
of
I
your
don't
other
have a
Digimon
Craniumon.
Digivolves, you
Never
draw
mind.
one, so you get your draw power right there.
Okay.
Next up, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Turn these around for me,
regular-
big fella.
Sure. I'll do
Pulling
that
3
around.
things I need for shine.
So people gonna see it all his glory.
Not bad.
Yeah, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna put one over here so you kind of keep a line of it. Black Agumons, you just gotta
Pulling
run
2
it.
Marcus Damon.
They kind of mirror themselves with
2 Spencer
the
Damons hurts.
Gabumons as well, and you're gonna see 4 of each of those. On play, you get to look at the top 3 cards, get either a
So nothing
Garurumon in name, and one Agumon, Greymon, or Omnimon in its name. So technically, you could get 2 cards from this one play. But then, whatever you don't pull goes to the top of your deck and not the bottom. Absolutely love that part. Then, interestingly, I do play 3 of these Agumons right here. I do like these because one, I can use it as a quick mem set to put my opponent to 1, but also the fact that I can pull the tie in name. So we'll get to that in a minute. After that, we got 4, of course, Greymons and 4 Garurumons. Both of these mirror each other as well. They go ahead, when Digivolving, get a reduced cost by 2 of the opposite side. So that way you can get that bouncing around, but also it gives blocker.
The most annoying thing in the world.
No, I'm sorry, reboot. We get into the blocker one. We got 4, which again, you're going to see 4 of everything pretty much. We got 4 of those, and 4 of the Were Garurumons. Again, they mimic each other here, but they do give blocker and inheritable blocker, which is pretty cool. So this way you can kind of like Digivolve with each other for 1, but if you have these in play, you're basically getting that memory back. And then we do got 4, and another 4 of Blitz Greymon. Did I get the other one? Yeah, one more. Blitz Greymon. Blitz Greymon is actually unique because I like the fact that it actually de-digivolves 3 Digimon. So if someone's going wide and they're digivolving up, knock him back down a peg. But he does have 3 abilities here. One is de-digivolve 3 of your opponent's Digimon. Another one is one of your other Digimon can digivolve into a level 6 or lower Digimon with Garurumon in there without paying its cost. So that gets you digivolving for free. And then the third one is this Digimon and one of your other Digimon may DNA into a Digimon card from hand for cost, which is basically free. So you can use this to digivolve into the other version and then DNA. Now, the same 2 of 3 of the effects are the same, but instead of de-digivolving here, you can, it says choose any number of your opponent's Digimon so that their play cost total is up to 6 and return it to the bottom of the deck. So de-digivolving, bottom decking.
So either way, they have annoying effects to them.
You're not wrong. And you get to choose them. So if you've got want to give you lots of memory, you can kind of like actually get both of these effects, because the main thing you want to go into is Omnimon Alter S. Now I run 3 of those. Omnimon is really great. I absolutely love this card. First of all, you get DNA for free, but when digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon up to 8k DP. So that already great. But then it says, and return one of your opponent's level 6 or higher to the bottom of his deck. So potentially you could get rid of 2 Digimon. Delete 1, return 1. And then what makes it even great is his all turns effects. When this Digimon would leave the battle area for any other battle area other than by one of your effects, play Blitz Greymon and one Seskarumon from the Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying its cost. Then put this Digimon at the bottom of your security face down. So if you do find a way to get rid of this big 15 boy right here, which by the way is blocker, is reboot with these inheritables. Then he goes to your security, and then you get to replay these two again. So hopefully next turn you can just DNA right back in, do all the shenanigans. But then, to go even further, think of this almost like Super Saiyan level 3 stuff, is that you can go into Omnimon Ultra Beat, and I do run 2 of those. These level 7s digivolve from a level 7 for a cost of 2. Well, special Digivolution. If you digivolve from any other way, cost of 5. But here's the cool part. When digivolving, de-digivolve 3 of one of your opponent's Digimon, then choose any number of your opponent's Digimon that their play cost of total up to 6 and delete them. Once again, wiping the board almost. But when attacking, by trashing up to 3 level 6 or higher Digimon cards and Digimon Digivolution cards, your opponent... choose from among your opponent's Digimon and Tamers and delete one of the lowest play costs for each card trashed. If you trash 3 cards, trash the top 2 of your opponent's security stat. So basically, if you can get up to, like say for example, you go swing, and then, by the way, this Blitz Greymon has an inheritable that trash top security. And then Ces Garurumon has inheritable bounce level 5 or lower. So say for example you get up to this, you swing, you trash security, you get the check, then you it's the opponent's turn, you get to go ahead, reboot and blocker, then you get to start your turn again. Hopefully if you have 2 or more memory or any way to get into Omni, you could go ahead, do your digivolving effects, swing, go ahead and actually trash another one, then bounce another one, trash these 3, pop 3 of the lowest Digimon Tamers, and then trash another 2, and then the security goes through. So, pretty great there. I absolutely love this setup. I'm going to just spread these over here, and over here, and over here. Now, onto the other things in this deck. I do run 2 of the Mem Boosts. I know sometimes I have accidentally used these and bottom these to the deck, but that's why I run 3 of them, so that's okay. I do run 3, if I believe, 3 of the new Tamers. I absolutely love this Tamer when it can get hit from security or however I can get it out. Your turn, when you would play a Gabumon or Agumon, you could go ahead and gain a memory. But if you was to say, for example, have 1 out and Digivolve, you could then play again, the other version of it. Like if you Digivolve into a Greymon, you could then play like a Gabumon from your hand or trash for free, and then still get that memory prop off. So again, you can see the synergy right there popping off. And I do play, I believe, 3 of her because again, playing her for 3, playing a level 3 basically again for free, getting that value there. But then also I use her to, if I can get a couple of them out, you then get free Digivolutions. So that's great. And then I play 1 of these. I am trying to figure out a way to squeeze another one in here. This is also the new option card that came out in the last set. You get to activate 1 of its abilities. Basically, if you have, say for example, somebody's doing some crazy stuff, and you've been digivolving from, say, the safe breeding area, and you bring it out, and you have like a Blitz Greymon, and he was able to, or digivolve into a Blitz Greymon, however you do it, and get like a Gabumon or Garurumon out, you can then use this card to warp digivolve into the other version. Again, they always playing off of each other, Agumon and Gabumon. So I do want to get another one in there, but again, 1 has been good because every now and then you might need a Mem Setter. And yes, I did get tied for Mem Setter. Remember, Agumon can search these 2 as well because they both have, tie in their names. Getting that Mem Setter off and get on an opponent's turn having 1,000 more DP, meaning that Omnimon can basically be a 16k DP blocker, or if I have this Agumon in play, 17k DP blocker. Pretty nice. So yes, there's my deck profile.
God, every time I look at it, it astounds me.
Yeah, if you could, like I said, it's one of those decks where it's like you stall until you win. Basically, you're trying to hurry up and get past the level 5s, get into your level 6s, so you get into your 7, and then you could start doing swings more, without worrying too much. And then you get into by the time you get into Omni, pretty much if they have even 3 security, you pretty much won the game at that point, because you're most likely using this to trash 1, then you're using its effect to trash 2 more, and then the attack has 3 basically checks in one go, and you could just swing with something else for a go. Absolutely, I've been having a lot of fun with this deck.
God. Any questions for that, Sean? Look at you.
I'm tired.
Look at him.
No, the deck is very consistent.
Yeah. When it don't break, when it don't break, it's great. But yeah, you just gotta get past the fact that you need 4. There's so many cards you need like 4 of.
The only thing that worries me about this deck is the potential price point of it.
Correct. These Omnis are not cheap.
That is fair.
Yeah.
So for a beginner level tamer, it wouldn't be a wise investment.
Plus these ones right here are BT5s, so you're gonna have to like
BT5
pretty much order
TCG
those.
player is not.
It's not gonna be your wallet's best friend at this point.
No. I mean, not only that, but this mem set here is BT2. So I mean, there's other mem sets you can use for it. We got Izzy that does 3, and if you get all black cards, you get a memory back. So that's another good mem setter.
But you gotta hopefully not hit this.
Yeah, you gotta hope not to hit this, or this. You gotta hope not to hit these.
Or that.
Or this, yeah, okay.
So either way, for
But
what was
the
it?
good news is that these are Diamond Dozen. They're not they're easy to get. So you can put more of these in your deck to kind of like fluff it up. So this way, if someone hit it from security, cool, boom, now you go ahead, it has a security effect. You may play Agumon or Goblimon from your hand or trash without playing the cost and then add to your hand. Getting things from your hand or trash is good, just in case of,
The
Find a
black
opponent that goes
defense
against it.
training that's coming out as a promo card would work very well in this deck as well.
This deck
So long
has
as you don't hit the 8 different cards that.
You're not wrong. This deck does have a good little future ahead of it, so to speak, because there is protection against de-digivolving, yes, but at the same time, he's also returning to deck. He's de-digivolving. He's trashing security. If you're able to get rid of this, he's actually getting security, recovery. There's things that you can use to synergize. Like I've actually brought out a Digimon, and I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I have like basically no memory here. The opponent set me to 1. I didn't get my mem set yet. I was like, okay, I'll Digivolve for a reduced cost by using her for like 1. Oh, I went, okay, by Digivolving, now I get to have the Wind Digivolve effect. But before that, I actually have this out. So then I'm pulling a Agumon or Goblimon from my trash, basically, or hand, because I think it's hand or trash. Yeah, hand or trash. Then I'm pulling that back. Now I'm getting more search, but then I could pull something like, okay, if I'm playing Greymon, I could pull the Garurumon, which then makes me Digivolve for free, and then it just starts the whole Wind Digivolving effect. So even if someone sets you to 1, it's one of those decks where it can still go with being set to 1, as long as you get some of those good juicy tamers out.
You sicking me, Wolf.
it's like I said, if it starts to get in the trash, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's great. So yeah, you just need these cards. This is optional. You don't need that one, but again, to fill up the
space.
not only the space, but also you want more than 8 level 3s in a deck. Unless it's a deck specifically don't need them, you want more than 8.
Sean.
Or Royal Knights. That's another one. Royal
Oh,
Knights,
God.
You don't really need too many of those.
Kids, don't play Royal Knights.
Royal Knights is great.
It's just more work that people gotta use.
Yeah. Blue Memory Boost is great. I mean, a black Memory Boost is great because not only you're searching, but then, hey, the next turn you got more memory to work with. And you do not want to give this deck memory. I know it's not a red deck. It got a little touch of red, but you do not want to give this deck memory. Someone passed turn and give me like 6, 7 memory.
That's a good life right there.
Oh man, just rapid play level 3s, get all this different resources, and at that point, I just need like I could pass turn and then get memory back, huh?
At that same point, however, even during the late game. We've witnessed that tonight, even. If you don't have anything on board, this deck falters very quickly.
You're not wrong. You
Yeah.
have to get something on board. That's why these cards are so essential. Because if you can say, for example, someone gives me 3 memory and I have this already in play, I could be okay. I could play an Agumon or Galumon, get some resources right quick, digivolve, and from there pull from the trash to pull the other one out. So then I could start doing the wind digivolving effects. But if someone sets you to like 1 or 2, and then there's nothing on board, and you don't have any tamers out, you are struggling. It's almost like no between. It's either you're struggling, or all of a sudden you're doing things crazy and you're dominating, deleting, and returning.
It's like a worse Mastermind deck to me.
I wouldn't compare this deck to Mastermind because those decks are very different.
Yeah.
Mastermind also is like you're dealing with different archetypes too. This is black, where you're dealing with reboot, blocker, and digivolving and deleting and stuff. While
they just recovering more and more.
Yeah. The only recover I have is this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get too much recover from that. I don't have too much memory gain outside of the effects. Now, there is a lot of effects when you go ahead and get like 3 or 4 level 3s out, and then you start digivolving off of each other.
Yeah.
I have actually went from 1 to like basically like 6 memory, and just there's so many ways you could gain memory. It almost reminds me of a black version of Beelzebub deck.
Oh God.
Yes, which is tonight with that face. So it's pretty fun.
Yep, and you drew with it.
Yeah.
You want to know who's the winner? Hey Jesse,
Yo.
she's the victor of tonight.
Yeah.
She is the wizard.
With Beelzebub starter deck with almost no modifications, right?
Beelzebub starter deck.
Oh, advanced deck.
About
And very basic.
10 different cards in it. Needs a little bit more
But
tuning.
like still using poor Cupomon level 4.
Oh yeah, poor Cupomon actually has saved me so many times.
I don't know. A lot of people got him out the deck.
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, you just hard play him for 4.
Yep.
You get a blocker. You trash.
Thank you
2
guys
more
for the ad
things.
revenue
Yep.
that I don't get.
Blockers help. This is a very block heavy deck.
That's the reason we didn't. Why
Yeah.
we went to tie and not
Yeah.
one.
Because you're going to get the blockers, you're going to get to reboot. You just need to get there. But like I said, if you could get going, you're good to go. So, yep.
Yep. Thanks for being on the channel.
No problem.
Either way I still look at it, it's still sickening. And be prepared for this young lady's deck profile whenever I feel like doing it.
Yeah.
And my co-host. Yeah, go sleep, Sean. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye.